Good morning. It's a breezy, chilly, sunny day with a little bit of rain now and then. I don't mind the rain as long as I don't get soaked. My pack is a little heavy because I didn't get anywhere near eating all the food I bought, so I tried to bring what I could. But I'm almost out of butane and I couldn't find another canister, so I'm not sure, other than making a couple cups of coffee. I don't know if I'm going to be able to eat any of the oatmeal I have. I'm hoping maybe today I'll stumble across a store that has more gas. But I was hoping to go really far today, and I'm not going to be able to because I just looked at the map and it looks like I'm going to be climbing to the top of the ridge and then coming back down and then climbing again and coming. It looks like it's going to be a tough day, but I'm going to try to get as far as I can. And then of course the weather's always a factor too. It's kind of sad to say goodbye to Fort Augustus. Cute little village, lovely place to sleep for a couple of nights. Took really good care of my feet, and I have to say that today was maybe the first time when I put on my boots and they really felt like my boots. They fit pretty good now. My little toes have carved out some real estate, and they feel good. We'll see how they feel at the end of the day, but right now I'm pretty happy with them. So well, I have an option. I don't have to take the high route. The problem with the high route is, it is just a trail, whereas I think the low route's like a logging road. The problem I've seen is that on my app, this section here looks just brutally steep, like a steep downhill, and I'm not really loving that so much. I'd kind of like to make some time today, and I think the low route might be the way to go. But I also don't want to miss anything. But I've also been walking for weeks and feel like I've seen everything. I don't know. Decisions. Low road. Pretty nice fungus on this tree. There's some more there. I like it. Well, the low road has had its share of ups and downs. I don't feel like I got off too easy. The view's been great, actually. And there's a nice breeze. I think the high road is quite a bit higher. I'm making really good time. I found a blue leaf clover, but it's just spray paint. I sort of feel like I'm not supposed to be walking through here, but I don't have the PPE required. But this is what the map shows. Okay, well, that was correct. That's the low route. And this is where the high route comes down, and I thought I was going this way. But there's this other trail that kind of seems, but it's not on my map. There's an arrow. I think I'm just gonna go for it, because if this works, it'll be a short, oh yeah. I think I see a marker. Yeah, there's a marker down there. Well, I figured out why the trail's not on the map. Because it's basically just a trail that runs through the ditch of the road. It's a scam. I was totally having a conversation with a sheep. And then two girls came around the corner and startled me, and I think they think I'm nuts. A ton of traffic on this road. I'm in Invermorriston. Brake. Look at this old bridge. It's pretty awesome. This is summer house. Oh, it's starting to rain again. Oh, you can see the new bridge and the old bridge over there. It rained really hard for like a good solid 5 minutes. I don't know, it kind of looks like the cloud might be passing pretty quick. It's already starting to let up, but just been waiting in here. I just I don't mind so much, but I don't want my pack to get wet. I don't want all my stuff to get wet, and the last time it spends in the rain, the better. 50p to use the bathroom, and it wouldn't let me tap my phone. And I'm too lazy to get out my coins. I can hold it till I can go in the bush. Whew. Well, that really gets the blood pumping. That was a steep road. It was like 4 switchbacks, and whew, and I'm up. It's pretty beautiful when the sun is out. I killed a bit of time while it was raining, climbed the hill, and now all of that quickly approaching. Well, the rain passed, sun's out again. I ended up taking the high road this time because I had to climb a couple 100 meters before I was even given the option, and I figured might as well keep going up. It's absolutely beautiful up here. Well, I had a window without any rain. So I plopped my tent down here next to the river. I think I only managed to get one peg in the ground. I had to use rocks. The ground is so solid rock. I'm not that far from Altsai, I think, but I don't know if there's any camping down there, so this'll do. I'm tired and cold and ready to go to bed anyway. So I'm just having a quick bite to eat before I crawl into my sleeping bag. It was so cold last night. It was okay in my sleeping bag, but I have all my warm stuff on and I had it all mummied up. And every now and then I'd wake up a bit chilly and I'd have to move around a bit to generate some body heat, but I don't want to get out of bed. I don't want to put all my cold stuff on. I just want to lay here. I gotta get up. Well, I did put on my clothes and I'm all packed up. I've got my pack all packed and I've got my tent put away. I just haven't put the fly and the ground sheet away because they're wet and it won't stop raining. So I've got my boots on and I'm ready to go. I've just I guess I just gotta wrap up the wet stuff. I'm gonna hang it on the bottom of my pack and start moving because I can't stay here all day. These forests are so dense. It's amazing out here. It's cold though, and wet, but pretty nice. Well, this last few miles have been pretty boring. It's basically just up and down a trail in the woods. I haven't seen much. I still have another 2 hours to go. I think I might have to put in my earbuds and listen to some tunes. I need a little bit of motivation. I've seen a few of these things. I don't know what they are. It's like a floppy rubber thing on a pole. What's it for? It's so weird. I thought the forest was a little boring at the end there, but this last 4 miles of boring. And and wet. It won't stop raining. Well, I am in Drumnadocket. It was a long day. It's like 20 kilometers. What's that, like 12 miles or something. And my feet hurt. I mean, my boots are okay, but it was just a long day, and I did a lot of walking on roads, which is hard on my feet. Got here, managed to get the tent up in like a bit of a break in the rain, and ran out to get some groceries. Had a shower, and that was probably a bad idea because the water is, like, it's warm, it's comfortable, but it's not hot, and the air was so cold. And when I got out of the shower, someone had just left the door wide open, so it was freezing in there. So I spent like 10 minutes just trying to warm up at the air dryers, the hand dryers, and they suck because if you don't have your hand under it, you get like 2 seconds. So that my hair, this is hand dryer hair. But I warmed up a bit and then ran to the tent in the rain, and now I'm in here, and I don't know. I'm just so tired and I'm cold. I'm finally getting into my warm sleeping stuff, and I'm going to be able to get into my sleeping bag now because I'm dry. The rain just won't let up. But it looks like there's going to be a break in the weather Wednesday and Thursday. So I might tomorrow hop on a bus and head out to the Isle of Skye because I want to walk the Isle of Skye, and I would love to do it when it's not raining because I think the views will just be that much nicer. So I don't know. Tonight, I don't have to be out of here till noon tomorrow, so I'm going to get some sleep and hopefully find a break in the rain in the morning where I can pack up. And then, I don't know. But tonight I'm going to look at some buses and come up with a plan.